Most established coaches and consultants don't get stuck because they lack talent. They don't get stuck because they lack experience. They get stuck because of mindset traps that sabotage their success long before strategy ever has a chance to work. Hi, I'm Jessica Yarbrough, top business strategist, and I've spent years in the trenches helping coaches and consultants scale from the low and mid six figures. And I can tell you without hesitation, your mindset can be the engine that propels your business forward or the anchor that keeps you stuck exactly where you are. And today I'm going to break down the 4 mindset traps I see over and over again that keep even highly experienced coaches and consultants from ever reaching 7 figures and what you need to do to break free of them. Let's dive in. Mindset trap number 1, I just need to sign one more client before I invest. Tell me if this sounds familiar. I just need to bring in one more client and then I'll invest. Once I close this deal, then I'll finally get support. This is one of the most common and destructive mindset traps I see because you'd never tell your own clients to wait until they're more successful before hiring you. You already know that the thing that accelerates success is expert guidance. But when fear is running the show, logic goes right out the window. This just one more client mindset, it's not about money, guys. It's never about money. It's about fear. Fear of stepping into the next level, fear of being seen, fear of letting go of what's familiar, even if what is familiar is what's keeping you stuck. And I've seen this play out in so many ways. I just need one more certification before I'm ready. Or I need to publish a book before I can land large deals. Or I need a bigger audience before I can sell high value contracts. None of those things make you ready. Action does. And here's what I know after working with tons of coaches and consultants over the years. People who wait, keep waiting. People who commit, even when it's uncomfortable, are the ones who go to the next level. You don't need one more client to be ready. You need the right model, the right pricing, and the right strategy to attract clients who are going to pay more with far less effort. So ask yourself, are you going to stay stuck in that lack mindset, or are you going to break through and build the business you actually want? Mindset trap number 2, I need to think about it. How many times have you said, I just need to think about it, and then made no decision at all? Let me tell you something important. You weren't thinking, you were overthinking. And no decision actually is a decision. It's the decision to stay exactly where you are. The thinking about it trap is one of the fastest ways to sabotage your success because it's not rooted in logic, it's rooted in self-doubt, hesitation, and fear that you're going to make the wrong move. But successful entrepreneurs, they make decisions quickly. They don't sit in indecision because they know that's how opportunities are going to slip away. In my world, the clients who get huge results are the ones who make the decision, they feel the fear, and they follow through anyway. Not because they weren't scared, right? There is fear there, but because they refuse to let their fear run the show. And this is where the law of diminishing intent really kicks in. Because the longer you wait to take action on something you know you should do, the less likely you are to do it. And this is why so many brilliant coaches and consultants stay stuck in the same cycle year after year. They let hesitation kill their opportunity. So the next time you tell yourself, I need to think about it, I want you to ask yourself, what am I actually afraid of? And what's the cost of staying where I am? And what would change immediately if I chose action instead of delay? Overthinking kills your potential. Action builds momentum, and momentum is what's going to grow your business. Mindset trap number 3, I can figure it out on my own. Yes, the DIY mindset. One of the most expensive traps you can fall into as a coach or consultant. I've heard it many times over the years. I can figure this out on my own. I just need to implement what I already know. And yet, when you go to raise your prices, you default back to the old ones. When you want to pitch a 6-figure package, you hesitate because you're not sure what they're going to say. And when you tell yourself you'll reach out to your network, fear freezes you in place. So nothing changes. And that's exactly why the DIY mindset keeps you stuck. Look, if you could have figured it out alone, you would have already. It's not about talent or intelligence. It's about strategy, support, and accountability. This is why so many of my clients, once they've scaled to the next level, they all say the same 2 things. Number 1, I wish I would have hired you sooner. And number 2, I could have never done this on my own. Because what they needed wasn't just more information. They needed the right strategy, the right systems, and the right accountability. They needed someone who could see their blind spots and help them move past them. Every successful entrepreneur has invested in support. There is no such thing as self-made. So ask yourself, do you want to waste years trying to piece it all together? Or do you want a strategy that gets you there faster without burning yourself out? Mindset trap number 4, I'm too busy right now. Whenever a coach or consultant tells me this, I can't help but smile, because busy is not a badge of honor. Busy is usually a red flag. Busy means you're overbooked and undercharging, you're drowning in delivery, and you've built yourself another job, not a business. Being busy doesn't mean you're successful, it means you're stuck. A better goal is to be steady. Steady means you're working with fewer yet higher paying clients who value your expertise. It means you're not constantly chasing leads or traveling nonstop. It means you have truly a scalable model that doesn't rely on you personally doing everything to run your business. You have a team and systems that support you. You have space, actual breathing room to think strategically. That's not busy, that's freedom. I personally work part-time hours, about 20, 25 hours a week, and I take 6 weeks of vacation a year. Not because I'm lucky, but because I built a model that actually supports the lifestyle that I want. So the next time you say to yourself, I'm too busy, ask yourself, is this the kind of busy I want? Or have I trapped myself in a business that's running me instead of the other way around? Because if you're maxed out, exhausted, and tied to your calendar, you don't have freedom, you don't have control, and you definitely don't have a scalable business. Here's the truth. These mindset traps are subtle, but they're powerful. They keep you small, they keep you overwhelmed, and they keep you from stepping into the powerful, high-end coach or consultant identity that you are fully capable of. Now, when you master these mindsets, everything changes. You make decisions faster, you take action sooner, and you build a business that gives you what you desire. So if you're ready to break free from the patterns that are holding you back and truly go to the next level, check out the links below of real client case studies, hear what they have to say, and when you're ready, book a call. Until next time.